Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords as Kadan here. Just before we get started, this is the first episode I'm recording after the first two episodes have gone live on YouTube, and I just want to say thanks for all the support on this series so far. I really appreciate all the nice comments and the likes, and even just the number of people that are watching. So yes, thanks for watching. I say it every episode, but I do really mean it. You guys are great. But back to the game. We are just about to go raiding our lands to the south down here, but I think analysing the actual situation that we're in, we might want to not do something so frivolous as raiding at this point. We know that Cumania is currently in a war to subjugate Quoko here, which I think is probably going to end up in all of this land coming under the control of Cumania, which really kind of boxes us in up in the corner here, because I don't think we can fight Cumania at any point in the near future. I'm not sure if this is... yeah, this is just their horde. I don't think it counts the amount of troops that they can get from their vassal hordes, since they're sort of called to war like allies instead of being directly raised, so they probably have way more troops than we can possibly handle. So if they start boxing us in by taking this land down here, then we might have a real problem. So rather than going to raid right now, I think we might want to look at expanding. I don't think we can stop them taking this, but we can probably annex our little sort of tributary down here, because I have to imagine we get more benefit from holding the land directly or from one of our vassal clans holding it than we do from the current relationship we have. So I think we can just declare war for conquest or something at this point. We have plenty of prestige available, so we can do whatever CB we want, basically. This would give us both of his counties. Nearby Buddhist rulers might ask to join. I think that's probably fine. It's going to cost us 50 prestige extra in addition to the 300. But I think that's okay. I think we're going to have to do that. Alternatively, there's Yugra up here, but this land is tribal, so I don't know if we get as much benefit from holding it. Look at our government types view here, and the nearby counties especially don't have much in the way of empty holding slots, which is what we really need as a horde. Actually, these guys don't have them either, but at least they don't have useless holdings in any of them. So my son Alkadai does his homework and is always on time for his lessons. We can say that he has a good mentor and he'll become diligent, which is great. Yeah, let's take that. And actually, speaking of him, he is going to come of age in less than a year now, and we have a very bad education trait, so we should definitely get him educated by somebody else for the last part of his minority here. Let's see. I suppose a military education would be best. But yes, let's get him educated with Temujin here, Genghis Khan, and yes, thanks to all of the people who commented to confirm that yes, this is Genghis Khan. I did check out the Wikipedia link when I was in between recordings at some point. And maybe he'll become ambitious or something in the meantime as well, that would be great. I don't know if there's going to be an event at some point where Temujin gets his own... Oh, there we go. This land is now all owned by Cumania. Where Temujin gets his own land or becomes the leader of something and gets to go off and conquer things. Oh, okay. The King of the Cumans, Khan Konjek the Bold, has decided to settle down in Khotan, making it his new homeland. Alright then. So that's not so bad. This guy, I assume he'll be allied with Cumans? Maybe not. We'll see. He seems to be fairly strong, so he still might not be in a good position to fight him. But at least that's better than Cumania owning all of this and being an enormous superpower. Let's actually just go to this county, that should be good enough. Oh, he's actually become feudal. Weird. But he's also Catholic. What is going on here? He has at least one Buddhist duke vassal. Let's actually check out his thing. Yes, he has only one county and his vassal holds all of the rest of the land, so I can't really imagine that situation staying as is for the moment, or for a very long time. And his vassal has a bunch of other vassals. What I'm doing here, by the way, if you're not familiar with it, this is the new addition to the Realms map mode. You can hold control and you can hold control and left click on a realm to see the sub-realms within it. Like if we click on our own, we can see our land here and the land belonging to our two vassal hordes, which is really useful. Much better than the direct vassals map mode, which actually still exists but is kind of obsolete at this point, I guess. If we look in the Holy Roman Empire, we can see Bohemia, Bavaria, and Brunswick, and everyone else. One of my favorite additions in Horse Lords. Anyway, our army is in position, so we can go ahead and declare here. We're doing the subordination. I mean, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe we could have taken some land over here and maintained these guys as tributary, but I don't know. I think it's probably better if we just own this land. We can't break our alliance before we declare to save some prestige, I don't think. I guess we're just going to have to go ahead and do that. We'll call our vassals to war. Though we probably won't really need them. Our younger son needs a guardian now. I guess we'll educate him ourselves for the moment. Our two vassals are very happy with me. So attacking into the desert here, we should be fine. We have very good commanders in charge. I think this is actually Temujin and his two sons. No, you're not a son of Temujin. I think Ogadai is, but the other guy is not. So it looks like he's not trying to escape. Oh no, he is trying to escape, never mind. So we're not going to catch him here, but we could probably just follow him. On the other hand, he's going into the mountains, so maybe we'll not follow him. We'll just stay here and siege instead. I think if we siege his holding here, we will probably get 90% war score from that. Oh, okay. Looks like this guy to our south in Khotan is also attacking him. That's probably bad for us. It's 82% in his favor. I think we might get 99% from sieging his holding here, so maybe we'll win this before they can. He is coming into the capital here, but he's not hostile to us, so we'll maintain control of the siege as long as we don't move. And we should therefore get control of the province. Alright, our son, the wolf boy, has come of age. He became a brilliant strategist. Thank you, Genghis Khan. I shouldn't really call him Genghis Khan, I guess, since that's a title, and in fact, we can become the greatest of Khans, claim the title of Genghis Khan ourselves at some point. Though we don't have 35 count titles in Realm or enough prestige at this point. Our son, Al-Qadai, has become an adult. The strangeness, his unusual wolf-like character remains, however. Perhaps it has even become more pronounced with time, which will be a blessing, not a curse. So he loses Wolf's child. I guess he now has Wolf's blood instead, which... Oh, he retains the +2 health and gets +1 martial and +1 combat skills. So great. Let us indeed hope it will be a blessing and not a curse. We should definitely get him married, of course. There's a strong 10-year-old. So we'd have to wait 6 years for that marriage to actually happen, but maybe it's worth it for a strong character. I can't imagine him dying anytime soon, and as long as we keep him out of combat, then he shouldn't have any great risk of dying, so sure. This would also give us an alliance with Khotan, which is, I don't know, possibly good, but we probably want to attack them at some point if we can. Yeah, we'll arrange this for the moment. Oh, and he's known as the Wolf. Excellent. The betrothal is finalized. Good. We won the siege. We did indeed get to 100% from that, so we'll gain prestige. We'll take or vassalize all titles held by him. I accept. Yeah, we didn't get the county that was sieged by the other people, which is pretty unfortunate. And now, of course, the clans want their due. I wonder if we can just afford to hold on to this for the moment. He is unhappy, or this clan is unhappy because the leader is not a councillor. Minus 80 from splitting the clan. Yeah, I have also been working on him with our chancellor, though. So he's happy enough for the moment. I think we can afford to hold on to it. We'll see how it goes. We're actually getting fairly close to our... Yeah, they took that county. Fairly close to our maximum population at this point. So if we get to 90%, I think that allows us to use the invasion CB. However, I'm not sure that we can really attack this guy. Maybe we can attack Yugra, though. They have no allies. I am kind of concerned that Khotan might declare on me. My friend became aghast when I told him that I had sent the miller's boy to a nearby city with my finest stallion. You'll never see that horse again, he said, utterly convinced. But he was wrong, of course, and we gain piety. Okay. Well, let's see what CBs we have available. So we can do a conquest of a single county. We can make them tributary. We can do subjugation. So this is available only once in our lifetime, so I imagine that means it's pretty powerful. When we declare war, nothing happens. If we win, we gain piety. And we subjugate him, I guess meaning that we gain all of the land. Or at least make him a vassal. Seems pretty good. Alternatively, we can do the invasion of Perm. We had the 90% of our maximum population, which probably we will have soon. All occupied territory will be seized. Or we can do the subjugation of Yugra, which would be a smaller amount of land. Well, I'm not sure. Our Gare Crafter has been built, which is good. We will try to keep building upgrades. As I understand it, as a nomad, we do get to move our capital much more often than usual, and all of the upgrades that we built come with us, so it's really a good long-term investment probably to build a lot of upgrades there. And we probably will want to move our capital eastwards, or sorry, westwards at some point. So maybe we will wait until we can build one more horde unit and then think about declaring war on Yugra. Our son needs a guardian. This is the slow one, so I guess we can use him for opinion, maybe. Of course, our two vassals already are at max opinion. But we know they're not at max clan sentiment. Let's see if giving them a child to educate will increase the clan sentiment. As an experiment. So it was this guy. No, I guess he did not have the clan sentiment improved. That's fine. Good to know. Oh, we're taking attrition over here as well. Let's not do that. We'll get out to this county instead. And I guess because of that we lost manpower to reinforce. We're not even at full strength here now. So maybe we won't wait till we can build another unit. We'll just wait until this is fully reinforced. My son lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with his lot in life. I guess that's fine. We don't mind about that too much. So we're almost reinforced here. I guess we should definitely keep a close eye on Cumania as well, in case they get involved in some wars. And in fact, they are having something going on here. They've had a lot of land occupied. Iranian Revolt League Independence War. Interesting. So if ever we did have an opportunity to attack them, now might be it. If we just took even 2 counties over here, that gives us a lot more options for expansion into Karkanid and Kyrgyz down here. On the other hand, it's obviously risky, but they definitely have their levies or hordes depleted right now. Ooh, I think we have to do it. So we can do conquest of the neighboring counties or make them a tributary. Or invasion of Alania, or sorry, Cumania. That would be ridiculous. I'm not sure what happens if we win that. I guess we just get all of this land. Maybe we take the slightly less ambitious thing to subordinate something, but that only gives us 1 county as well. Really the only viable option here is the invasion of Cumania. But we can't even actually do that because of our population. So, even though this is a good opportunity, we don't have a really good CB available. I mean, I guess we could just take 1 county, because this gives us borders on these guys also. It seems ridiculous, though, to go to war with Cumania to just get a single county. Well, let's try it. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Alright, so we can get in here and take control of the county very easily, but that's not going to give us a lot of war score, I think. Yeah, I guess his vassal probably has been called in, that's fine. Our vassals should be on their way. So we'll leave 250 men here to hold that and start advancing a little bit. We will be getting the ticking war score. Looks like we may have some internal conflict in Khotan. No, actually they're at war with Kyrgyz. In a holy war. No, they're not. Who are they attacking? They're just hostile to those guys due to being raided. Okay. They're attacking this guy. Okay. Ooh, and Yugra seems to have split. Perm is independent. So I guess the ideal outcome here is that they are willing to peace out at a relatively low war score. Which they might be since it's only over one county. We'll again leave 250 men and go here where we can actually siege a holding and hold on to that. We'll take our free tech points. Not too scared of them as long as the revolt continues, because I'm going to assume they'll be distracted. And we are gaining war score pretty quickly, so maybe we have a chance. An important part of ruling a realm is learning how to delegate. This is something you have finally realized, and your stewardship has improved as a direct consequence. We gain 1 stewardship. Excellent. I wonder, is our planned land demand here affected by any of our stats? Is there anywhere we can actually see? Maybe our number of clans is? Apparently not, okay. Our other son has come of age. He's a pretty bad character. Okay. And we have a new heir, who is our second son, I guess? That's weird. Our son Akadai the Wolf did not die or anything, but I guess our other son has more prestige, is that right? It is. I guess we should try and get him some more prestige somehow. He wants to become marshal. But he's obviously much worse than Subutai here. Anyway, in the meantime we'll get our other son married, just in case. This 16-year-old will do just fine. Alright, well, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now and continue with our war with Cumania next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.